Hello. So I wanted to address how to use the Action Replay slash GameShark with the Dreamcast GDEMU optical drive emulator. I'm not going to tell you how to set it up because there's better tutorials out there, but this is super simple and straightforward, which I felt like most forums weren't directly answering the question, or they just like, oh, hey, that's how you do it, but it wasn't very well explained. So here how it goes. So basically what you do is you have your SD card and your optical drive emulator you turn on. You boot up the Action Replay or the GameShark cheat image, and you go through, do your codes, set it up, and when it gets to the screen where it's like, hey, swap disk, what you do is you go to your Dreamcast, hit the little button to swap the disk image over. Then you hit start and start playing, and voila, you have your cheat codes, and it's running great, and you're happy and having fun. Now, if you're like me, and you have 120 Dreamcast games, just click, 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 click your way to the game you want is not what you want to do. It's not fun. So the best way to do it is to have a second card. Like it can be, I recommend less than 32 or down because it boots up way faster. In fact, I recommend going with a 4 to 8 gig so you have just plenty of space for whatever games you want to cheat on. But basically what you do is you put the image on with your game files on and just have them in order so you know how many clicks to do it. You boot it up, get your cheat, like boot up the cheat device image, select your codes, say you have 5 games on there, and the third one's Sonic Adventure 2. So you just take your Dreamcast, go, where's the button? I know it's there. 1, 2, 3. Start game, you're good to go. Another thing that I recommend doing for this one, because you don't really need the GDEMU menu. That's for when you have a bunch of games. You can actually, like, if you're like me, you only keep 2 or 3 games on here at any given time. You can just leave the menu off, make the Action Replay or the GameShark the primary file that boots when you turn on the system. That way you just skip the menu. That's less software you have to go through, quicker boot time, and you just, again, set up your cheat codes, and you go straight to the game you want to play. And it's super fast. So I highly recommend that. Also, if you used your primary card with the menu interface, you can set Force VGA region free. It'll be saved on your memory card. Also, if you're using, another important thing, if you're using GDI files, which are basically the true original data versions, untouched most of the times if you get good ones, those are the files that if you have skip, Sega intro, and whatever, those 2 options, I can't remember, those are the games that will skip the openings on. None of the other ones. But I hope this is helpful and it helps people out, because I know I had to look around and do some research to figure out how to use the GameShark and Action Replay. Like, people answered the question, but it was just kind of like, oh, hey, you just boot it up and you just swap over, you're done, that's all you do. But no one really explained it. It was like, oh, hey, you boot the file, then you gotta switch over to the disk image, and then you're good to go. Here's details, here's the better way to do it to save time. So yeah, like, another key thing is my 128 gig here takes a minute and a half to load up the menu. It's like I tried using the little menu thing so it would hopefully remember the order, but it never does, and it's very obnoxious. But it's one of those, when I play, it's whatever. This, it's just instant. So I do recommend 32 or lower. So thank you for watching. I hope this answered any questions. If you have questions, comment, like, subscribe below. I'll have further details. Also, give me a little while and I'll have a Dreamcast Blue Sega Shell swap and some other cool little videos.